I would park at the back of the parking lot, and I would open the trunk and climb in and then pull it shut behind me and crawl over all my seats to get out. That's how I would come to and fro.
Sure, now Meghan Markle's ridden in horse-drawn carriages, and who can forget that cute Jaguar convertible from her wedding day? But way before all that, when she was an up-and-coming actress, Meg had her fair share of car trouble.
Let's talk about this for a second.
The 40-year-old Duchess of Sussex stopped by the Ellen DeGeneres Show on Wednesday and recalled auditioning for projects on the same lot where the talk show is taped.
I would park at gate 3 and then I would scoot on over, and what was so nice is the security guards here would always say, "Break a leg, we hope you get it." So the drive-in today was very different.
But you auditioned that often that they knew you to say break
I think
a leg?
they probably said it to everybody. That's how nice they were.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Not only was the ride onto the lot different because now she's a royal after marrying Prince Harry in 2018, it was also different because of the car she arrived in.
So I had this very, very old Ford Explorer Sport, and at a certain point the key stopped working on the driver's side, so you couldn't get yourself in through the door. So after auditions, I would park at the back of the parking lot, and I would open the trunk and climb in and then pull it shut behind me and crawl over all my seats to get out. That's how I would come to and fro.
But Meghan was slick about it and said no one ever noticed her special technique.
I would play it off. I would go like, "Oh, I'm just looking for my resume and my highlighters for my script. Oh, maybe it's back there." And then crawl all the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Of course, Meg's appearance on Ellen marks the mom of two's first time on a daytime talk show since becoming a duchess.
Pretty special.
And speaking of first appearances, Queen Elizabeth just re-emerged for the first time amid some ongoing health concerns. Over the weekend, the 95-year-old royal was forced to miss the Remembrance Sunday service after spraining her back.
And it really would have taken something quite severe to have stopped her from being there on the day.
On Wednesday, the Queen met with British military's Chief of Staff, General Nicholas Carter, in Windsor Castle's Oak Room. Her Royal Highness rocked a colorful floral dress for the occasion as she stood to welcome Nicholas, who is preparing to step down from his role at the end of November. This comes after the Queen spent Sunday resting after spraining her back.
Remembrance Sunday is probably the most important date in the Queen's diary. It's inked in at the beginning of the year, and in fact I think she has only missed Commemoration Sunday or Remembrance Sunday, which is essentially to honour the fallen heroes of World War I and World War II, something very important to her as head of the armed forces. She's only missed that 4 times in her reign, twice when she was pregnant with Andrew and Edward, and twice when she was overseas. So it's a hugely important occasion for her.
In a statement released by Buckingham Palace at the time, the Queen's royal communications team said she was bummed to cancel her Sunday commitments. A royal source also told ET, quote, "It is obviously incredibly unfortunate timing, and nobody regrets the Queen's absence more deeply than Her Majesty herself. Her Majesty is deeply disappointed she missed the engagement, which she regards as one of the most significant engagements of the year. She hopes to continue as planned with her schedule of light official duties." Sunday's service was set to be the first public appearance by the Queen since spending the night in the hospital last month. A Buckingham Palace spokesperson told ET at the time that the Queen was in the hospital for, quote, "some preliminary investigations."
I think the general public are very concerned about the Queen's health. She is 95 years old, and up until now she has been in robust health. I mean, I think it's safe to say that we will probably see less of the Queen in the run-up to Christmas. But in terms of how much information we're getting from the palace, I can tell you the palace is always very guarded in what it says about the Queen, but particularly what it said about the Queen's medical health condition.
According to the spokesperson, Queen Elizabeth returned to Windsor Castle the following day at lunchtime and was said to be in good spirits.